And I just want to show you more of what we're up to. You can see by the look in my eyes that it's pretty crazy. This is the modern day alchemy. This is the modern day wizardry. This is the modern day turning light into motion. This is modern day mastery. Okay? We're starting some on this batch of motions right here. As you see, I just want to show you the first motion out of this batch, and we're at the 1 minute mark of our stream. Now I want to show you how fast it is to make these motions, okay? But before we do that, let's count what we're going to accomplish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, that's beautiful right there. Oh my God, did you see that? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, we got 30 motions in this whole session, right? Okay, so here's number 1. Let's see if it's done. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's already done. Because already done is pretty damn fast.
Here's something?
Nope, it's not done. Because I see that head movement was not correct.
Does anyone want to switch entrees? Pretty sure I checked beef.
You wouldn't settle for just any speech, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real.
All right, so here we go with the new head movement. This should be a final on this motion called Search Cave with Gun. Search in dark with gun in cave. Is it real? Yeah, it is. No, it's Memorex. No.
You hear something? What's that?
Okay, so it's done, and we're only at minute 3 of that our first session. Is going to be right here, set region of interest. The next motion is with a sword prop, and we'll go ahead and do what we do on all of the motions. Is first we use the golden straws, and the golden straws is just like yeah, you know, Rumpelstiltskin. There ain't no doubt about it.
How about this?
That's really nice. Did I refine it? Okay, so step 2 is to refine it. It looks really great. So here it goes with that. Refining. We're at mark 5 minutes and we just finished the second motion of this series here. And I'm not even really sure what to call it. Here, I call it clearing cobwebs in cave, right there. But this is jump and slice. Okay, that's just some simple stuff. All right, so that's done. Next one is
We had to give an update to the boss.
okay. This one he has the gun in his hand as a gun prop. And this one's a gangster type motion where he shoots his partner. He goes pow. You know, he says he doesn't want to have to do it, but it's all business, right? It's just a metaphor. This is just entertainment. Okay, this is just a movie. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Louie. We had to give an update to the boss.
Here's a rough.
Sorry.
See how everything's kind of quivering? Now watch when I do refine. This is really cool stuff, dude. We're gonna switch to no, we're not gonna switch to music. We were gonna switch to music. Okay, so yeah, this is coming out really good, really fast. So quantity is no longer over quantity. Quality. I mean, no longer do you have to make something fast just so you can sell it.
We had to give an update.
I call selling something before it's ready, I call that Jurassic Parking. Not the parking lot at Jurassic Park in Universal Studios. No, not that. Look how nice this turned out, bro.
Boss. Sorry. Didn't want to have to do that to you, Louie. It was all business.
Hey, did you notice how... here, I gotta get his head up just a little bit. I don't think you noticed.
Hey, Louie.
This is gangster
We had to give
move.
an update to the boss.
And that looks even more gangster than real.
Sorry. Didn't want to have to do that to you, Louie. It was all business. Hey, Louie.
Okay, I'm gonna now turn off the reverb and the delay in the sound because we don't need that ambience.
We had to give an update to the boss. Sorry.
All right, that's beautiful, man. That the way that is just beautiful. Super realistic. All right, so here we go now with another sword prop motion. Sword prop. Get going with this golden straws. Forward. Oh, I love this. I call it the cuckoo clock. The way he comes out of the cuckoo clock doors. That's so cool. You know, it's just an original motion. You could never get anything like this from Mixamo. Not even close. First of all, it takes too long and it costs too much to build a Mixamo library. Plus, whatever that library is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. This here, it's all custom. And look at how beautiful that was. Oh my freaking God, bro. Here, let's just watch the rough now. This is the rough before the refinement. See, bro, this is why
Is this a
This is why we don't need to clean mocap. There's nothing to clean. And this is why we don't retarget characters, because there's nothing to retarget. We just use the character that we want
stop guessing?
up front while it's doing it.
No health urgent care.
You don't have to do that after. So there's so many things that this thing does now. I want you to see something too.
Urgent care today.
Oh my god, that is beautiful, man. So now we're going to put this animation through the refine process, okay? So we're at the 10-minute mark of our foray into creating multiple. If you was doing a mocap suit, you probably wouldn't even have time to calibrate it by now. We've already created finished product in the same pipeline. Usually you have to go through several pipelines to do motion capture. There's the capture process, there's a calibration process, then there's the cleanup, and then there's the retargeting. We don't do any of that stuff here. No, because we're sick of it. We're sick of it. We're democratizing gold. And there's a lot of people out there who are insanely jealous and insanely crazy. It's okay though. It's just, we slayed the competition and the competition don't like us. I know that's dangerous. So, say I'm selling you danger. I don't know. Is it dangerous? Is that a ironic statement to sell you danger because danger is dangerous? Or is it because I'm just selling you danger and the word dangerous isn't dangerous? You see? So I'm just selling you the word danger. I'm not selling you the word. I'm not selling you the actual danger. I'm selling you what you believe is danger. And that's not danger. That's irony. Oh, man! God dang, is that beautiful or what? Smooth, yet detailed, cinematic, more human than human, more real than real. Now there's a paradox. Me trying to make something fake more real and ending up with something more real than real itself. Oh my God, look what's born out of danger here, folks. I am the danger, you see. I'm not selling you my danger. No, you think I'm dangerous. So all I have to do is say, I am the danger, and then a synergy happens. Man, I talk too much. Let's get on to the next one. It's just, when I stare at that motion, I think that's beautiful. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful system. And let's see what we got here. He's got search dark place with gun. Oh, look at this retreat while shooting. It's a whole bonanza, brother. Oh my God, this is a bonanza of motions just in this one. We are now at the 14-minute mark. And we're just getting into it. We're just getting into the meat. I'm sorry. The meat and potatoes of our mocap here. I don't even call it mocap. I call it traditional animating. Like, you could call it stop motion if you want. This is automatic stop motion. Okay, this is something beyond your wildest expectations. This is alchemy. This is turning straw into gold, like frickin', you know who, Rumpelstiltskin. Now here we go with the refine. It's only going to take 1 minute. I'm going to turn off those red bones. Now here it goes. This is it. It's all done. Oh, I forgot to put on the head motion. I'm sorry. And the same with this one. I didn't put the head motion on here either. So let me fix that one first. And then I gotta fix the head motion on this one too. Yeah, okay. So now look at it. This is done. This section is done really fast.
There he is! Get him! Here, get him!
You see how it really makes me look like an old man? I'll have to fix that up a little bit. There we go. Let's look at it again. Cut, print, that's a take.
There he is! Get him! Here, get him!
So with NVIDIA, I was able to do all of the steps that it takes to make professional motion capture in one workflow pipeline, not several. So let's go ahead and check this out again. This is the next motion at time mark 17 minutes. Okay, we just did it backwards. We just did it forwards. Okay, now we're gonna hit the refine process. This is gonna take 30 seconds. The refine process takes 30 seconds. Everything else takes milliseconds.
Thank you, motherfucker.
Was that dope or what, Maya? Here.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Super high quality, realistic motions made in seconds, not weeks, not hours, seconds.
So I'm breaking out my new tropical room.
Look at this. Okay, we have another zombie with. I'm gonna put the sword back, the sword prop back, because it's made to be a sword. See, he's waving his sword.
Neighbor, State Farm is there.
Funny stuff, right?
Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Oh, the first part was a gun. So I'm gonna make this a double. I'm gonna make it first with gun. First with gun. Pistol. Yeah. Whoops, I'm sorry. Pistol accessory. Okay, so here's the first one. This is exactly what I wanted to, by the way, folks. Exactly what I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna create a new take, put it down here, and shorten it. All right, so we got so should probably start it right there and end it. You know what? That is kind of cool. All right, we're right at the 20-minute mark of our session today. And we've been working on this set of motions here for 20 minutes. And I'm just finishing now the finishing touches on this one. So that one's done now. Now this one was really some cool stuff, some more like crazy stuff. Jump up on object and then jump off object like a monkey, and then sit down like you're yawning, and then like you're taking a poop, and then just kind of like hanging out at the park, kind of put your head down a little bit, you know. And gonna go ahead and refine that one. We're at the 21-minute mark. As you see, we don't have normal problems like normal animators do. Normal animators sweat and toil and scream and cry. Okay? Me, I don't. I'm in perfect control of my own thoughts. I don't even have to think about animating. I can think about stories. I can think about relativity. I can think about Einstein stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have the freedom now to think about whatever I want to think about. That's called peace of mind. Okay? I don't have somebody nagging me all the time. There's no peace of mind in that. I'm a one-man band. I'm a one-man show. It's hard to explain what I am because I defy all descriptors. That's what I do. I defy descriptors, you know? So, this one's now done. Check it out. Oh, I forgot to put the head motion on. Okay, now look at it. Oh, beautiful, buddy. Read the newspaper. See? And then just, you know, like the thinker. You know, like the thinker a little bit. And this is all irony. This is all metaphor. This is all paradox and metaphor. That we aren't bringing motions to life. We're dramatizing mastery, which is, I think, even more important than trying to be like the greatest salesman on earth. I'm not trying to be that anymore. Yo! No, I am that. I was that. I could be that at any time. You see, that's the paradox. Think about it. Why is this? Hey, hello? Okay, cool. There it goes. Okay, I'm sorry. Is this the sword stuff? Let me see. Yeah, this is the sword prop stuff. And there's absolutely no stress whatsoever. In fact, I find this quite soothing, as a matter of fact. Because I'm at one with my thoughts. And nobody can mess with me, so I'm going to refine it backwards. That's a beautiful motion, by the way. Jeez, oh Pete, boy. We're at the 24-minute mark, and I'm refining this last one forward. And as long as we can do this under 30 minutes, I think that's pretty damn good. If we can do it in 25 minutes, that's even better, because now you're down to 45 seconds per motion on average. Okay? Now check this out. Wait. This motion's done. Oh! I always say that and then I forget to do the head motion. So once I do this head motion, it's done. Okay, now it's done. I clicked a couple buttons. Wow, I'm not an animator though. Look, bro. I am the mythic Mr. Bones. Yes, I am the mystic, the mythic, the myth. I am the myth. I am a story. There is no now. There's only the front and the back. There is no now. You're either going that way or you've been that way. Okay. No, there's only one way to go. The light cone. Have you ever heard of the light cone theory? There's only one way to go in this world, bro. You ain't going backwards unless you're sucked into a black hole. Now, if you go into a black hole and could survive the spaghettification, then yes, you could turn around and look at the entire future unfold in front of your face.
A new tradition. Delivered on December 1st. Everyone gets a Christmas cactus.
All at the same time. You know why? Because you are no longer in that light cone. You are outside of the light cone.
Order your Christmas cactus today before it sells out, or choose from
See?
other holiday bestsellers up to
That's how it
40%
works.
off at 1-800.
Okay, so am I getting crazy with it? I just got jiggy with it, boy. Yo! That's just... Okay, so let's finish this last one, folks. One more to go, and we are ahead of schedule. We'll always be ahead of schedule. You know why? Because much like the universe, is accelerating. That means so are you. That means that... You know how everybody has their own internal clock and everybody's clock ticks differently? That's because the atoms are spinning inside of your body. Now, relative to the particles in the universe that have spun, there's still spooky action at a distance, which is called entanglement. So there is no concept of separation in the universe. Why am I giving you this knowledge? I don't know. I don't have to question anything. It's part of my peace of mind. Is I'm not questioning anything. I'm marveling. I'm marveling at everything. Look, I just made...
Bring it!
Wow. That was a beautiful thing, my friend. Monster throws. That's a monster, baby. I'm not scared.
Bring it!
So here is a parable for the end of our show. Don't be afraid to go into the cave alone if you're scared. And, haha, you're scared. You're scared of me. I know it. I know, because I am the danger. But don't be scared of me. No. Just remember me. That's all I ask. Therefore, I am Mr. Bones. And I am Legend. And you have been sucked into the Twilight Zone.
Bring it!
So, just remember the paradox and the irony is the parody of the story in the Twilight Zone. Thanks a lot, folks. So, to sum it up, bam. Half an hour, we made 30 motions. Actually, we were done about 5 minutes ago, so end of story, we made 30 motions with invisible light. That's, they call it radiation. They call it infrared. And this I did not know till yesterday. Anything that is above 225 degrees below zero is radiation. That means ice cubes can radiate radiation. Okay? So understand how light works, understand how radiation works, understand that I created look, I love this, man. Understand that I created this with light. Once the light landed, folks, look. Once the light landed, it was over. What light, Joe? I'm gonna show you right now. You see that light on the character itself? Well, that's light that has landed. We took that light that landed and we measured it.
How about this?
Can you? All that landing light, the light that took 8 minutes from the sun to get here. Now think about this.
How about this?
In order for it to turn into a photon, it had to bounce around in the core of the sun for millions of years before it finally broke free and was on its journey from the sun. That's 186,000 miles from here. No, I'm sorry. 180 million miles from here. Takes 8 minutes to get here. Still, it has to travel. Why? Because light has a kinetic energy inside of the photon. And the photon itself is so small that it's below the Planck length. So we're talking about something that took 1 million years to get to the surface of the sun, and then only 8 minutes to get from the surface of the sun to land on me. Now, I took that landed light that landed on me. See, it's right there, right? And I used it in a way that is straight up alchemy.
How about this?
I am now legendary for what I just did. Look, no suits. I used the landed light. Okay? Here, I'll break it down even more for you. Here's that landed light. Take it off that rig.
How about this?
You see that? That too is landed light. That light landed on the room, right? And once that light landed on the room, we measured it, and then we used that landed light, which doesn't move. We took what doesn't move and pit it against what does move, okay? That's a simple contrast. What moves and what doesn't move. What moves, what doesn't move. We drew a line right there between what moves and what doesn't move. Okay, so now with AI, it doesn't need to know where it is anymore, okay? Because it took all the things that moved and put them in this column. And then it took all the things that don't move and put them in this column, okay? Now the AI is simple. Now it's able to take those measurements, which are simple measurements. These are simple measurements.
How about this?
You could put this into a calculator and figure it out. Okay? But you don't even need the power of a calculator. Hold on, let me explain something real quick. Just a second.
How about this?
You don't need the power of even a calculator to go to the moon. Did you know the rocket that went to the moon was powered on less power than a calculator? Less calculations were needed? And it's the same with mocap suits. There's far less calculations to be made than them gyros. And them gyros suck, bro. Bro. They break and they're not accurate and they don't turn right, and it's like having a rusty robot, man. Now, this is not like having a rusty robot. This is like having a shiny piece of gold in your hand. Okay? Because light is gold. You see those golden straws? That is directly hooked up to the light. Quantum physics is at play here. You see that? I know you don't understand it. Neither did I. It took me 10 years to understand this. Don't worry about it.
How about this?
Just go with it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel the flow of light. It's sunny. It's actually sunny, man. The fire brings the light, bro. Look at this. No, the fire brings the fire.
Sorry. Didn't want to have to do that to you, Louie. It was all business.
Oh, here's that cuckoo clock one I love so well. So all of those little red dots that you see, that's light. Now, before I became a master, I had to know who my master was. That is the irony. That is the paradox of life. Before you become a master, know who your master is. I know who my master is, God. And who created light? God did. In the beginning, he said, let there be light. He said for eternity. He didn't say for 10 minutes and 15 minutes. He said, let there be light for eternity. Eternity. Light is something eternal. It will always be there for millions and millions and millions of years. You can just about bank on it that you'll be able to wake up in the morning and see that sunrise. That's reliability. Just like when you sit down at a piano and you know that that C note is going to be right there for the next million years because it's been there for the past 3,000 years. That's something reliable. Light is something reliable that we rely on. If it wasn't for the sun's rays, we'd be dead. If it wasn't for the Earth's magna-core, we'd be dead because it wouldn't deflect the deadly part of the sun. We are so lucky to live on this little blue marble that it defies imagination how lucky we are to live here. How lucky we are to have a moon. How lucky we are to have a mantle inside the earth that deflects the sun's deadly rays. How lucky are you? Are you Irish? Then you believe in luck, right? Well, you can believe in it because you can see it. So the ultimate belief is seeing, right? Just like I'm showing you this. You believe me not because I say so, not because you hear me talking. You believe because I showed you with the very rays of light that you relied on for all of humanity. And I bet you for the next 1,000,000 or 2,000,000 years, that sun will rise around the earth. You can almost bank on it. Okay, how many people want to bet that the sun is not going to shine tomorrow?
How about this?
Nobody. No, because they know deep down in their heart that when they wake up in the morning, and this goes for everybody, there is always the hope of tomorrow. It's like that song. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Tomorrow! Tomorrow! So there you go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Look, bro. We've made 30 motions in 25 minutes. That's less than a minute per motion. And when you consider how long it takes to make a Rococo suit motion, just one of them, it's a lot longer than 1 minute or less than a minute. No, it's like 15 minutes to a half an hour to make one motion with a mocap suit. So please, don't believe me. Believe the videos that I'm making. Okay? Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Please start hitting these